Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel, Art Director Ed Kwaru. You know, one of the few privileges that comes along with being a vice president or just those high-profiling politicians in any country is that a rare chance of interacting with international guests, and more especially making such a network is not such easy for those at rare positions, more especially when you are a vice president of any country. That's a good chance for you to build such a networks. But what's happening with the current vice president, the Gachagua? Now, before we get to details, if you are watching this YouTube channel for the first time, I really recommend that you do subscribe. And to subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Actually, without that support, this YouTube channel could not be where it is today. So, over a few days ago, actually beginning from, I think, March, many people are wondering, why is the vice president making rocky foreign visits, more especially because he's been to some few countries like Botswana, he has been in Rwanda, he has been in Angola. Yeah. One thing that comes along with being a vice president of any country is that you take orders right from the president. And any foreign visit you want to make, it must be granted from the sitting president, that who you are serving. If you guys could remember well, there is a time vice president by then, yeah, when William Samoei Ruto, the current president, who was a vice president serving under Uhuru Kenyatta, at one time was being denied to get access to foreign country. Well, what's happening with the current vice president? Because the relationship with the president is so nice. Yeah, despite being busy in office, some of their duties, more especially when I went to represent the president Uhuru Kenyatta, when we had the coronation of the king, of the queen in Britain, he had to take a chance of the president. Then he visited Rwanda for the Youth Summit of Africa, that is. But from then, he has kept on a very rocky. What's happened? You know, well, we had some few months ago, we had the senator, one of the US senator was in the country. But then when you look at the procedures at which Gachagua handled the whole scene, how they had their whole private meeting, and then he came around telling the people, you know, America cannot tell us about the handshake. Yeah, they cannot tell us about the handshake because as well they have their own problems just as we have ours in our own country. And depending on how he makes some remarks at the public position, more especially how he handles matters in the country. Yeah, sometimes you wonder whether is he really a leader. Sometimes make some statements which sometimes you might wonder, is he somebody who is from a very long sleep? Well, with all that in place, those are the things which the country president sometimes considered before he sends him to a very high-key meetings, more especially in foreign nations. With that said, I am not trying to say in any case that the president might be denying him a chance. No, I don't mean that. But just from our own perspectives and regarding on how we are varying on. You know, for regarding Gachagua being a DO, then the MB, then a vice president, is in a very good position in creating international networks. What former vice presidents have always done and what has assisted them all through. You can see before Kibaki became the president, even Moi, before Moi became the president, he served under Kenyatta as a vice president. Yeah, before Kibaki became the president, as well, he served under Moi as a vice president. Then all along, as we came to, as we came to the current president who served under the retired president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But for Rigathi, there's been actually a chance, but nothing seems to make a difference. Just like how we used to handle Nelson's, where he was a DO, district officer, that is. Yeah. With that, I don't think that as matter of a serious business might be concerned in building international networks, like how William Samoei Ruto managed to do, even the former prime minister. Remember when it was it 2000? I think it was 2008 when Raila Amolo Odinga and Kibaki, when they had an issue, when they made a team, each BNU made their own team and ODM. Raila endorsed Ramaphosa. By then, Ramaphosa was not the president. But you can imagine by then, they were very close friends, the current president of South Africa. Yeah, and all of the things that have kept Raila really to succeed in this politics is about financial, the way he gets to be assisted with finance, especially from foreign countries. Well, how does he manage? The networks has been building from before. And the way he handles such meetings to be so private, in politics is not a matter of mouth. So mouth like our current president. No. That's where he does the greatness. So if I was advising a current deputy president, just as somebody is advising him, is that he should take some information serious. He should be very careful with what he's trying to tell the netizens. Not just a matter of getting a chance to communicate, just to communicate trash. Of course, it's good to be truthful. There's nothing wrong with being truthful, but you must be careful too. Yeah. From my point, that's what I was thinking. I would like also to read your comments below. I'd like to know how you think about it. How you think about your current deputy president and how he is taking matters of forming international networks and so on. Thank you. Have a nice time, a good night or a good morning, depending on your time zone. Thank you so much.